Good afternoon, ma'am. I am Gomez Christine from Block B. The effect of early pregnancy in the society. Rationale. Teenage pregnancy is a health issue that has an effect on all of us. A child having a baby at a teenage is more likely to face critical social issues like poverty, poor education, risky behaviors that lead to poor health issues and child welfare. The financial cost of teens having babies is financially devastating. The main research for the high rate of teenage pregnancies are inadequate sex education. Some girls do not know that having sex can result in pregnancy or fully consider the responsibility of having children and a lack of access to birth control. Scope and limitations. The study is focused to students who have been pregnant at their teens, 12 to 19 years old, and living in Barangay Balason, Hingoog City. The subjects were drawn to the students who have been pregnant and or having been a student on their teenagers days and living in Barangay Balason, Hingoog City. The study focused on the extent of major causes of teenage pregnancy, which are family, peers, community, with the educational development of students and out-of-school youth in Balason, Hingoog City. So, we choose this topic, the effect of early pregnancy in the society. It is because early pregnancy is rampant nowadays in our country. So, many young people get pregnant and those minors, women, are the victims. So, maybe this happened just because of lack of guidance of their parents and because of poverty. So, we promote the strong parental guidance and providing knowledge about its adverse effects on being a young mother. So, let's educate some teenagers nowadays. Let's give them knowledge about the life they are leading. So that in order to prevent spreading of early pregnancy, let us pay attention to young men and women who have a right outlook in life. Let us give them the strong outlook regarding poverty and give them advanced education about the sex and the effects of this. So, we must say, Tuga muna bago Buddha. And that's all. Thank you. The effect of poverty in the society. Rational. Issues like hunger, illness, and poor sanitation are all causes and effects of poverty. That is to say that not having a food means being poor, but being poor also means being unable to afford food or clean water. The effects of poverty are often interrelated so that one problem rarely occurs alone. Bad sanitation makes one susceptible diseases, and hunger and lack of clean water makes one even more vulnerable to diseases. Impoverished countries and communities often suffer from discrimination and end up caught in a cycle of poverty. This study talks about the effect of poverty in our society, it does not always accurately represent the different cost of subsistence from country to country. It is simplistic and does not reflect indebtedness, health, education, housing, or access to public service. Scope and limitations. This study focuses on the effect of poverty in the society of Barangay Balason, Hingoog City. This involves the survey for those who are homeless, jobless, and need assistance. The selection of the respondents are only limited since there are lots of people in Barangay Balason. So, this research titled The Effect of Poverty in the Society, we choose this topic because many Filipinos are suffering from hunger and many of them are homeless. Because of poverty, many rich people abuse the rights of poor people. Just because of these conditions, maybe some can help, but in the ways of helping to become famous because they use it by posting social media. So it says that they are pakitang tao lamang. So instead of paying attention to all poverty, but the governments don't care about it. So let's give them a full pay attention to those poverty who are homeless and hunger. Let's give them a shelter and food. Even they are not finished from school, not educated people, but let's educate them by giving them respect and care. The love to give is just a simple reminder that we care from them. So stop bullying poverty. Let's help them to progress and let's give them the big respect. And that's all. Thank you.
The effect of illegal drugs in the society. Rationally, early exposure to a home divided by drug use can cause a child to feel emotionally and physically neglected and unsafe. As a result, they can become more mentally and emotionally unstable children, may develop extreme guilt and self-blame for a parent's substance abuse. Increased rates of homelessness and poverty, increased rates of co-occurring mental disorders. The effect of drugs is not only in the individuals who abuse drugs but also their families and friends, especially their business that is source of every daily needs. To stop using illegal drugs, let us say no to illegal drugs. We must raise our awareness to avoid abusing ourselves on drugs that can destroy our future. Scope and limitations. This study will focus on those who are engaged of using illegal drugs. Barangay Santiago, Poro, Sais, Hingoog City. The election of the respondents is those who have already experienced using drugs or those family who are abused mentally and physically. This research is designed to have a truth knowledge of Barangay Santiago, Purok Sais, and how to solve their problems. So, ito na ang pasabot na ang akong ika-istorya is inanagid ang pamilya basta basta gani ma-engage sa drugs ang usa ka pamilya, maapektahan gyud ang mga bata. Mao na siya ang usa ka mahimong hinungdan sa usa ka bata nga mahimo siyang emosyonal o pisikal nga gipasagdan nato ang atong kaugalingon nga makita sa bata ug sa atong isig ka pamilya dili pud luwas ang bata nga nakakita nga gagamit ta og drugs. Labi pod sila mahimong labi ka dili lig-on sa paghuna-huna og emosyonal. Ang mga bata mahimong makaukmad og grabing pagkasad-an og pagbasol sa kaugalingon tungod sa pag-abuso sa mga ginikanan. Og ang mahimong effect ang mahimong effect sa drugs man na siya makakuha tadanan niya og memory losses, school attendance, sige na tag absence, dili na ta maka-focus kay permi na lang labi magbarkada uban ang barkada magkuan sa illegal drugs manang mapabayaan na nato atong pag-eskwela kay didto na ta mag-focus kina-addict na. And difficulties in concentration mana dili na ta maka-focus kay lahi naman atong kuan na adikan dili na ang pag-eskwela kung dili ang barkada, illegal drugs, paghimo sa pagkuan sa alcohol, dili na maayo atong mga binuhatan, and poor performance are also some of the educational consequences in drug abuse. Parents must keep watchful eyes on the movement of their children and their purse. That's all. Thank you.